Well, that's it for today. Thanks for being with us, and don't forget your homework. We'll see you.
The Ed Allen Show is produced in cooperation with the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism. In the Bahamas, Ed Allen and crew stay at the Britannia Beach and Ocean Club hotels on Paradise Island, the ultimate experience.
Comedy, action, and love. Lots of love when the Love Boat sails into your home today at 11. Now stay tuned for Emmy Award-winning drama On the Edge of Night, coming up next on Channel 48.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
WKBS, Burlington, Philadelphia.
Hello, Mrs. Michaels. You remember me, don't you? We met at Playland. I got some news for you about your husband.
Where is he?
You mind if I come in? What I've got to talk about is between me, not the entire neighborhood.
Is Kirk all right? Just tell me that.
Oh, calm down. Your husband's just fine for now.
I want to see for myself. Why didn't he come with you? When is he coming home?
That all depends. Right now, Kirk's real busy rapping with another buddy of ours. Who knows how long it'll take for him to get caught up in old times.
Kirk doesn't remember any old times. He doesn't know you. He never did. I told you that. Now, why won't you believe me?
Now, you and Kirk sure got your stories straight. No, we heard all about his bad memory. It's like a broken record.
I swear to you, it's the truth.
No sale, doll. Kirk wouldn't forget what we want to know. No way.
What are you talking about?
10 years ago, Kirk and me and my pal transacted some business that was supposed to be very profitable. Biggest payday of our lives. Only Kirk got a little greedy and he skipped out on us. We haven't seen him or the money since.
Kirk wouldn't know anything about that.
He's into us for $50,000, not including interest. And we intend to collect.
Even if he wanted to, he couldn't help you.
And how about you, Mrs. Michaels? Huh? Can you help me?
Me?
Well, you married the guy. Now, he must have told you where his money is.
I don't know anything about this.
Mrs. Michaels, unless your memory gets a whole lot better than Kirk's and real fast, something's going to happen to him. Now, you tell me where that money is. Or the next time that you see Kirk, it's going to be at his funeral.
What do I have to do to convince you that we're really telling the truth?
This is a real nice place you got here, Mrs. Michaels. You wouldn't have any objections if I just gave myself the grand tour, would you?
You think the money is here?
Well, I didn't think Kirk was dumb enough to hide it in your mattress. But it wouldn't surprise me a bit to find a safety deposit box key or a bank book tucked somewhere inside of a drawer.
Please, search the place. Turn it upside down if you want.
I just might do that. Think I'll start upstairs.
Edge of Night is brought to you by Duncan Hines Brownie Mix with a liquid chocolate flavor packet for moist brownies. And by Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Clean, softens, controls static. Bold 3.
That's $45.90, Mrs. Green.
I don't have enough. I'll put something back.
Well, put back this detergent and fabric softener, and get this detergent and fabric softener. Bold 3. The fabric softener's built in. That's some value.
I'm not interested in saving money if it doesn't work.
Bold 3 does work beautifully. Try it.
Why spend the money on separate detergent and fabric softener? Buy Bold 3. It's detergent and fabric softener together. Bold 3 cleans, softens, and controls static.
I can't believe it's all in one box. My towels came out fluffy soft. No static cling. And Johnny's jeans are really clean.
More Bold 3, Mrs. Green?
Uh-huh. Why spend the money for separate detergent and fabric softener? Bold 3 does the job beautifully.
Detergent plus fabric softener. That's the built-in value of Bold 3.
If I had had this many toys when I was a kid growing up, I wouldn't have bothered growing up.
I know what you mean, but even so, every day when I'm working in the kitchen or something, I feel this little tug at my knee, and it's Adam, and what do you say? You say, Mommy, I don't have anything to do.
No. Oh, well, getting Mommy's attention is much more fun than playing with toys.
Oh, you bet it is.
I have lots of toys out there.
Yes, you have lots of toys. But, you know, I wish I could spend more time with you. You've got a lucky mommy, though. She works in the evening, so she's working when you're asleep, or when you're supposed to be asleep.
Shouldn't he be doing that just about now?
Yeah, he sure should.
If we don't go back downstairs, they're going to send up a search party for us.
That's right. Why don't you go down and tell Miles that we'll be right down, and Nancy and I will get things in order.
Okay. Good night, big fella.
Nicole, what is it? I don't see that sparkle you usually have. It's just the same old thing I always worry about. I don't want Adam to be an only child, and I so much want to have Miles's baby.
I know. I know how much it means to you.
Well, we just took so long making that decision that every extra day seems like forever. I really didn't think there was going to be a problem.
Well, who says there is one, for goodness sake? Maybe it's psychological.
Well, yeah, I know it could be that.
Yes, sometimes a person's attitude can have an effect on them physically. It's true.
Or maybe just Mother Nature is being a little bit coy with me. She'll be just teasing me a little bit.
You never can tell.
In which case, cut it out.
Have you seen a doctor?
Well, I saw a doctor a couple months ago when I thought I was pregnant. She just suggested that I have a complete physical.
Okay. Did you?
No. Well, Nancy, I don't really think that there's anything wrong with me.
Fine. Good. Have the physical, get a clean bill of health, and then you'll be in a good frame of mind. That could be just the answer.
I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll see the doctor. We better give him his goodnight kiss.
Okay. Here you go. Here you go, Tiger. You got your kiss for your mommy? How about Grand Nancy? Night, 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 darling.
The nose drops make my nose feel better.
Do they? Well, I'm glad. That's what they're for.
Oh, Mike, I didn't know you were downstairs.
The girls will be down in a minute.
All right, can I fix you a drink? Please. I was just taking the opportunity to clear off some of the trays so I'd get to eat all of my favorite canopies without Nicole watching, telling me to look after my waistline.
I'm just as glad you took them away. Too much temptation. What happened to Jody and Kelly?
They went out to the garden a little while ago. I assume they're getting to know each other better.
I'm sure Kelly appreciates the opportunity. I think you know that he's taken quite a shine to Nicole's younger sister.
Well, I wish him luck. I'll say this much for him. He's got good taste in women, just like his uncle.
You like Jody, don't you?
Oh, sure, the little I know her. Seems to have a very bright mind inside that pretty head. And she knows exactly what she wants.
Sounds like your family reunion is turning out all right. Wish I could say the same for ours.
Why? What's the matter?
There's more to Kelly than meets the eye. Even though he had a pretty decent childhood, he did have some disadvantages in the sense that he was forced to travel a lot because of his father's work.
And he's insecure?
Well, he shouldn't be. Lee and Jerry love him very much, and they've done all they can to make him feel wanted and protected.
But you still think there's a problem?
When it comes to discussing personal matters, Kelly automatically withdraws and goes into his shell.
Well, now, look, he hasn't been staying with you very long. Maybe in time he'll get more comfortable.
Maybe. But there's definitely a mystery about Kelly's life. His parents have admitted as much.
Well, didn't they tell you what it was?
Well, they feel that it should be Kelly's choice to tell us if he wants to.
Well, I'm sure he will then, sooner or later.
Whatever happened must have been fairly serious. We've deduced that the situation was the motivating factor in Kelly's choice to leave Rome and come to Monticello. And he's adamant about not going back, even to visit his parents.
Oh, well, maybe he'll change his mind when he starts to miss them.
He told us in no uncertain terms that if they want to see him, they'll have to come here.
Well, this doesn't sound just like a family quarrel, then.
Oh, it wasn't a family quarrel. He told us that much. Miles, I don't know what happened in Rome, but whatever it was, it troubles Kelly deeply. And for the life of us, Nancy and I can't figure out why.
This is the key to beautiful hair. It's the most important part of a perm, the roll-up. A good roll-up is why I use Lilt. See the difference between good and bad roll-ups? A bad roll-up can actually perm in frizzies, but Lilt has a proven lotion plus something no other perm has, sponge and wraps. They grip hair to help get the better roll-ups I need for the beautiful, natural-looking hair I want.
Terrific.
Lilt sponges turn better roll-ups into beautiful hair.
Mom, he took my brownie.
Ricky?
No, he took half. I can't put it back together.
Well, you can if it's moist.
It's magic.
Duncan Hines does the trick. The liquid chocolate flavor packet makes a moist batter that makes brownies so moist they cling.
Magic. For my next trick, I'll make this brownie disappear.
Duncan Hines brownies. Our magic is our moistness.
Oh, how I wish I hadn't made lunch and gym my favorite subjects in high school.
Well, you don't need to go to college if you're really sure you want to be a career dancer.
Yeah, but some universities offer great theater courses with dancing as a specialty. If I only would have hit the books a little harder, I might have been offered a dance scholarship. Then I could have gotten a good education and concentrated on my dancing without all these financial hassles.
Well, live and learn, right?
Well, it's not that I'm complaining. It just would have been a lot easier.
Well, very few things in this world come wrapped in neat little packages.
You're telling me. God, I've had to fight and claw my way for the little I do have.
You're just paying your dues, that's all.
That's right. And you know, it doesn't matter because in a few years I'm going to know it was all worth it.
You know, if determination was all that you needed to get your name up on lights, you'd be a star already.
I'm going to make it, Kelly. And that's not just talk.
Well, then you ought to take Dr. Kavanaugh's advice and start taking better care of yourself.
I know, but I can't slow down. I've got to earn a living so I can take my dance lessons, and then there'll be food and rent.
Yeah, but I don't want the critics to rave about you and then mention that you collapsed during your curtain call.
Well, I don't care what it takes, Kelly, what I have to do. Nothing is going to stop me from being the dancer I know I can be.
But you're already a good dancer.
But good isn't enough. Good dancers are a dime a dozen. It's the great ones that get to do 8 shows a week.
And you got to be a great one, right?
The difference is commitment. That's why until I land my first big job, I'm not going to think about anything else except dancing and more dancing. Nothing is going to matter to me.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but there's more than one way to get there.
How?
Well, I want to be in show business just as much as you do, Jody.
And that's why you work so hard with your puppets.
Yeah, but puppeteering isn't everything. I mean, I also have time to care about other things.
Don't pay a high price for your husband's high-quality underwear.
Who are you?
The Golden Blend Guys.
Our
Golden Blend is high quality without a high price.
Is it long-lasting?
This pair's been lab tested through 100 washings.
Still looks great.
And it keeps its size.
Polyester and fine-cone cotton make it really long-lasting.
Sold.
Say, you'd make cute earrings.
Golden Blend, fruit of the loom. Now get up to $2 back through participating dealers.
If he stares, I'll die. This ugly wart is so embarrassing.
Don't play games with an embarrassing wart. Get rid of one wart before it spreads to 2, even 3, with Compound W. Look, warts are caused by a virus. They can grow, even spread, if you don't treat them. But use daily, Compound W dissolves warts away quickly. Prevents spreading, too.
Wow, Compound W did it. No more warts.
Compound W gets rid of embarrassing warts.
This is a natural lemon. This has 100% natural lemon flavor. So natural, we called it Real Lemon Lemonade Flavor Crystals. Lemonade tastes the way nature meant it to be, with no preservatives or artificial colors, just the natural flavor of fresh lemons. Natural refreshment with no preservatives or artificial colors. New Real Lemon Lemonade Flavor Crystals. Lemonade tastes the way nature meant it to be.
Better extension, better extension. Yeah, that's good. You can move a little bit, there's a little bit of that. You'll be right for linebacker for a football team instead of the jump street ballet, okay? Not too bad. Nice. Eyes up. Finish it out, ladies. Well, it's acting stone.
Hey, how you doing, Wally?
Look, none of these girls have boyfriends, so you don't have to worry about me beating up on anybody tonight.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's not why I'm here.
Oh, don't tell me that guy who was here decided to press charges.
No, relax. Look, I'm off duty. My being here has nothing to do with police work at all.
Then to what the pleasure of the visit?
No special reason. I just thought I'd, walk over and check the place out.
Oh, that's right. You said something about being into dancing. Was it 5 minutes in here really whetted your appetite, huh?
Not exactly. I just thought it'd be fun to sort of, come check out a class, that's all.
You sure you don't have some secret desire to get back on the floor?
No, when I took lessons, it was a long time ago. I am strictly a spectator now.
Oh, come on, let me see what you can do.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Oh, you're not afraid of embarrassing yourself?
Well, actually, the thought had occurred to me yet.
You're not chicken. I mean, come on, take a shot. Let me see what you can do. Come on, I dare you, Flatfoot.
Okay. I'll show you you've got flat feet.
Girls, you want to give our visitor a little help?
Little touch with a turn, huh? Whoa, my back. Look, I don't really think I'm in shape for all this. You still think I got flat feet?
You sure got guts, I'll give you that.
And that's all, huh?
How many lessons do you say you take? Was it 1, 2?
Look, you have your floor show, so ease up, okay?
I mean, I know you said you were rusty. I took that into account.
Thanks.
But, a little practice, you'll be one hell of a hooker at flat-foot.
Thank you, ladies. Wiley, I'll see you around.
Catch you later.
Did you?
Nope, I didn't even find any dust.
I told you.
But that doesn't mean you're in the clear.
But you could see with your own eyes that there's
Just
nothing.
because there isn't a hint that the money is here only means that your hubby was too smart to keep any clues around.
Well, you're wrong.
Now, how do I know that there isn't a box full of cash buried out there in that front yard?
Why don't you just hire yourself a bulldozer then and dig the place up? You're not gonna find it.
Kirk owes me. Now, 10 years ago, we pulled that heist and he walked away with all the cash. 10 years and he's been living high in the hog while the rest of us have been living like dogs. No more, lady. Now it's our turn.
I swear to you, you have the wrong man.
You have any idea what it's like to have that brass ring in your hand and lose it? That's what happened 10 years ago. The cops put out that phony report that Kirk Michaels was dead. We thought we'd lost that money forever. But now that old Kirk's back from the dead.
No, Kirk is not back from the dead. The man you're holding is not Kirk Michaels.
Then why does he look like Kirk Michaels, and why does he sound like Kirk Michaels, and why does he say that he is Kirk Michaels?
Because I told him he was.
What?
It's a very complicated story. But you just have to believe me when I tell you that he doesn't know anything about the money. He doesn't know anything about the robbery because he was never there.
Look, I realize that you're desperate to save your old man, honey. But there's only one way that you can do it.
I'll do anything I can. Just please be reasonable.
You got 24 hours to come up with some idea where that money is. And it had better be a very good idea.
What if I can't?
Then you better find yourself another husband.
Oh, please don't do this. I'm begging you.
And don't get talkative and decide to go talk to the cops, because that'll only move the deadline up to immediate. Do you understand me? We'll be watching you.
But you'll be killing an innocent man. Don't you understand? And it's all for nothing.
It's not for nothing, Mrs. Michaels. It's called getting even. I'll be in touch.
Joan, you've been such a good friend to give me a baby shower. Please, you've thanked me about 20 times. Well, I just hope you won't be mad when I take back your present. Take back 6 boxes of quilted Pampers? For what? Those fitted diapers, they look kind of cute, Annie. You buy a diaper for dryness. No diaper stays drier than quilted Pampers. No diaper stays drier than Pampers? That's right. No diaper stays drier. The Pampers Sharon wore when she was born were good, but these quilted Pampers stay twice as dry. It is quilted soft, but twice as dry? Now, that's hard to believe. Twice as dry. Wet old Pampers and quilted Pampers. Then wait a minute. Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry. And she's just got to be happier when she feels drier. She sure does. Oh, you don't know it yet, but you've got yourself a very good mommy. Yes.
Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry.
Steve Austin puts his life on the line on the $6 Million Man tonight at 6:30. Then later, Mary Larkin continues her fight for dignity during the brutal birth of a nation in Against the Wind. Tonight at 8 o'clock, right here on Channel 48.
Because of my dad's construction business, I've lived all over the world. I've lived in England, and Morocco, Argentina. I can't even keep track of all the places I've been.
That must have been so exciting. What a life.
You think so, huh?
Oh, I'd love to travel. Of closest I've ever gotten to Europe is the movies.
Well, the places that I've been were really nice to visit, but living there was a different story, at least for me.
Well, then you obviously didn't take advantage of museums and landmarks, shopping.
Well, that's great if you're a tourist, but day-to-day life wasn't much fun.
Yeah, I guess it could get boring after a while.
Well, half the countries I was in didn't even have schools that taught in English, so I had to have a private tutor.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, but it made it really difficult to meet people my own age. Although, it really didn't matter.
Well, why didn't it matter?
Well, because I was never in one place long enough to have any real friends. And as soon as I got a pal, he became a pen pal.
So that's why you invented the pogo puppets.
Well, sure. Well, we speak the same language, and I can always take them with me.
I guess living in those exotic places isn't as wonderful as it sounds.
Well, my dad's in Italy right now. His contract calls for him to be in Rome for 5 years.
Oh, Kelly, Rome? And for 5 years? Well, you'll have plenty of time to make friends there.
You know, I was in Rome before I came to Monticello, and I'm not going back.
Not even for a vacation? You could live with your parents. It wouldn't cost you a lira.
I can't go back for anything, not ever.
Kelly, what's the matter? Why don't you want to go back to Rome?
I don't know if I should tell you. I don't even know if I can.
Well, that's up to you.
Mike and Nancy don't even know why I left Rome. Really, why I ran away.
Well, something happened?
A few months ago in Rome, I got into some trouble. Some very heavy trouble.
You did? Oh, I can't believe that.
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. I wasn't responsible for what happened.
If you say so.
What Karen accused me of was wrong. I wasn't responsible for attacking her.
You said you attacked somebody?
And not anyone in the world believed me, except for my folks. That's why I can't go back to Rome. Not ever.
I don't mean to interrupt, but dinner's ready.
Oh, we'll be there in a second, Dr. Gilbert.
Well, we better go in the house now.
Jody, wait a minute. Now, you have to promise not to repeat that to anyone. No one. Please.
What's going on?
Lunch.
Burgers, huh?
Nah, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Coach says the Colonel only uses fresh quality chicken. Coach wants us to eat right. He says Kentucky Fried Chicken's a great meal at a sensible price.
Smart coach.
Smart enough to know what my boys like best.
Right on, Hank!
It's so nice, so good about a meal, so good about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's never felt better. My hair feels so good and healthy. Know why? I colored it, then conditioned it in a whole new way. With Nice and Easy and its brand new conditioner, Lasting Touch. I got all this beautiful color, yet my hair's better conditioned than before I colored it. The clincher? All that soft, shiny, silky goodness lasts. Lasts longer than with any other hair color, at any price. Nice and Easy. It sells the most, now it conditions the most.